right, ladies and gentlemen, this is John with Half Baked Sports. I got Josh, I got Chuck with me. We're going to run down a few topics for you guys and give you a little bit of what we feel is what's going on in the NFL right now. Josh, take it.
All right. Like always, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you can get notified every time we post a new video. We're planning on doing more, obviously, COVID willing. First thing is, we're going to cover the standings. We're going to start here with the NFC West. Definitely a very contentious division here. We have 3 teams, all 6-3. And let me tell you, after watching that Buffalo-Arizona game, I mean, when you take a look at it, at the rest of the team in the NFC West, any one of those teams can come out with it. I think that we were talking earlier, and I think I have to agree with you. Given the defenses, you almost have to lean toward the Rams or now Arizona for taking that division.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think about that?
I personally have the Cardinals taking the division because the Seahawks are no longer what they were. They're depleted. Offensive line has struggled throughout the whole year. They don't have a running back. Tight end is questionable, even with Greg Olsen there. And the defense is 31st, I believe. 31st or
exactly. No, I mean, they had a 70-point game with someone last week. I mean, you're right. The Seattle Seahawks are not what we're used to seeing from the last few years. And the defense is one of the reasons why I'm definitely not leaning on them to take the division. And given what I saw of the Cardinals, and of course the Rams just beat Seattle today.
Yes, they did.
I have to lean toward. I'm going to lean toward the Cardinals. Actually, what do you think, John?
I'm going to be honest with you. With the addition of Hopkins, you just gave them a super elite receiving corps. Kyler Murray has grown in the 2 years he's been in this league. He is pretty much on par with most of the quarterbacks in this league right now. That catch at the end of the game, Hopkins showed his value.
Oh yeah.
Period, point blank. Without
11. Look, and I had 10. I had over. I'm not even going to say how much I had on that game. I picked Buffalo, knowing full well. I mean, look, Arizona just lost to Miami last week. I thought for sure the AFC East could walk in here and maybe come up with a win. They got that touchdown. Arizona with 11 seconds left put up that touchdown. Was it a 30-yarder at least?
35, 40-yard touchdown.
And DeAndre Hopkins, man, phenom galore. We all respect you. You're one of the best receivers in the league currently. He came 3 defenders and he came down with it. So as much as I'm upset about the money, I can't be upset with Arizona, man. They don't give up, and I love that about them.
But that's the thing. You know, me being a fan of the Texans, the trade didn't make no sense to nobody.
Oh, nobody.
But then you watch this man do what he do day in, day out with this team, with this quarterback. Mm-hmm. He just got on the team right before the season started, and they're so familiar with each other. Then you got Larry Fitzgerald doing his part.
Well, we are in Week 10.
And you got all these other wide receivers stepping up. Mm-hmm. The defense is playing pretty well. The reason I picked Buffalo is because of Buffalo's defense. I thought they were going to be able to stop them. And at the end of the day, any given Sunday, any given play.
It's like Randy Moss. How do you can have 3 defenders on Randy Moss, and Randy Moss is still coming out with the ball. You can have 3 defenders on Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones. All these top receivers, you can have 3 defenders.
He's not their height. I'm sorry.
Yes, he is.
He's not 6'5", 6'6".
He's 6'3" or 6'4"?
Yeah, but I'm saying.
But he has the arm.
I don't know. I don't have that in front of me.
I'm gonna go with the fact that the man got the hands the size of mitts.
It doesn't. It doesn't
and
matter.
For some reason,
he went over 3 defenders.
He is literally he is deceptively strong. I can tell that just by watching him. But I'm talking about the Arizona Cardinals themselves as an organization. They are playing very, very good football. Very good. They are always in every game. They have not been blown out this whole year.
Never been blown out.
So
the only thing that has me a little concerned is they did give up 30 points, but let's not mince words. Buffalo is a solid offensive team, so we can't really hold too much here. But this is who Arizona still has left on their schedule. They have at Seattle. Now Seattle's coming off of a 2-game loss. That's not going to be an easy out in Seattle. They have to go to New England, which yes, Arizona. I don't care if it's in Foxborough or not. You need to come up with that win. Then they come home and host the Rams. Then they go to the New York Giants. Then they host Philly Eagles. Then they host San Francisco 49ers. And then they end the season in LA Rams. Now, looking at those, obviously they're right. I mean, right there, they have the Rams twice, Seattle once. That's 3
And Frisco.
division games. Oh yeah, 4 division games counting Frisco. Now I have to agree, Frisco, they're depleted. I think that's a solid win. It's a home game for Arizona. I think at minimum they need to get that split with Rams, and they need to take care of business in Seattle. Look, we already agreed. Seattle does not have the defense to hold up to these guys.
Not with what they got.
But does Arizona have enough to overcome that 13th man or 12th man? Right?
Well, I'm not even sure if they got fans in the stand in Seattle, but I don't think it matters at this point. But I think the Arizona Cardinals really are the team to beat in that division.
In that division, I agree.
Yeah, they're my sleeper for the year.
All right, hey Arizona, go get it for us. All right.
All right, D-Hop.
Next division we have is the NFC least.
Oh my
I don't even know if I really want. I mean, I don't personally. I don't even want to talk about this.
It's
I
really
think
nothing to cover.
I really think
whoever has the most wins wins the division.
I think whoever wins the division needs to write the receipt and hand it to a team that deserves it.
First of all,
But that's just me.
First of all, whoever wins the division is going to be 5 and whatever.
If they're lucky.
5?
Well, okay.
Yes.
You sure
Eagles.
they can't be 6?
Eagles are the 3-5. Giants are 3-7. I mean, so we have what, 7 games
I'm gonna
left?
raise my hand real quick. Who's going to make it to 6 points? I mean, 6 wins. Name the team that's going to 6 wins. Name just. Okay.
No, they couldn't even beat the Giants, and the Giants can't beat nobody.
You said
okay. Wait. You said, let's take a look at the remaining Eagle games. I have Philly here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they were on a bye week, or was supposedly a bye week. No, they had the Giants this week, right?
They had Giants today.
Okay, so they have at Cleveland.
They lost.
I think that's a loss. Seattle.
Lost.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Seattle, they don't have the defense. That's a potential win. Then they go to Green Bay.
Lost.
Loss. New Orleans.
Lost.
Loss. Arizona. Loss. Cleveland.
Lost.
I'll give that as a coin flip. And then they end the season at New England. They should win that one.
They should.
Okay, that's
Should.
the word. Okay, now you know Dallas is not going to finish on top. So the only other team is
The
Washington.
Giants?
The Giants.
Well, the
Who
Giants.
the Giants?
All right, well, let's take a look at the remaining Giants schedule. The remaining Giants schedule is at Cincinnati,
They can win that one.
at Seattle,
They can't win that one.
Arizona,
Definitely can't win that
Cleveland,
one. It depends on who show up.
at Baltimore, and then they finish hosting Dallas.
They can make. They
I-
are 3 and.
I have to say, I mean, that
Okay,
that
so
right there,
the Giants
I'm going to
are
give them
3-7,
Dallas. I'm going to give
So
them
they can
Dallas.
win. They
I
can
would
win.
make
They can
the
make
Giants
6.
the division winners.
They can make 6.
I said the Giants.
I think the Eagles are a little bit more talented than the Giants.
Do
That's
you
why
think
I
the
say-
Giants have enough to take Cincinnati next week?
Yes.
If they take Cincinnati, give a good battle at Cleveland, and then finish off with Dallas, that gives them 3 more wins.
If you look
That's
at the
six.
past, if you look at the past 2
That's
Giants,
I don't know whether they ever know.
if you look at the past 2 Giants
They're
games,
3, right?
3-7, yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
They
them
give them
6.
6. They give them 6.
if you look at the past 2 Giants games, their defense, the offensive line has improved greatly. Joe Judge concentrates on the offensive line, so that's why what's the name? What's the guy? Jones. Daniel
Daniel
Jones
Jones.
is performing better because his offensive line is better. So I figured. So I personally, because I picked the Eagles today, but then after looking at the game a little bit, their offensive line is improved drastically.
But I
Oh,
say
for
this-
the
but
for the Giants they have.
Giants.
But
And
out of all the quarterbacks
So-
in that division, with the resurgence of Alex Smith, he's still the best quarterback in that division.
Alex Smith is out. He has not come back after
He
that.
he
played-
played
he-
today.
no, he just
He
played
played
today.
He played today?
He played last week too.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
They made Ron Rivera sad.
I did,
Ron
Nah.
Rivera put Kyle Allen in. Kyle Allen got hurt.
All I-
Alex Smith
all I can
came
say
in.
is that is the wonders of medical
miracles.
medical miracle, because that shows you how good
He was not
our
supposed to be back right now.
yeah
That's why I say Dak could be back in 2 years also.
Theismann. I mean,
The
come on.
same thing.
Yeah.
But
He's-
I'm talking about the quarterbacks. Like Carson Wentz, I'm not sure what's going on. You're a Super Bowl quarterback. You know you didn't play in the game.
Who's Super Bowl quarterback?
No, he's not.
He
Nick
got-
Foles is a Super Bowl
But
quarterback.
he got a ring though.
No, well, he's got the ring.
He was
because
on the team.
He was on the team.
He was on the team.
He didn't play in the game.
Wait, so did David Carr, but he didn't
All right.
He got two of them. But all I'm saying is, right now he's playing better than the rest of them.
He is. I mean, you take a look at the rest of the league.
Alex
I
Smith
guess,
is
well,
playing good football, but you know, you with the Washington football.
but
team,
Daniel Jones, as you guys
Daniel
pointed out,
Jones
has
is
been playing
actually playing
decent.
better football.
So,
He's been playing decent.
but yeah, we have to get real. That division is just a
It's in
mess.
the toilet right now.
I'm surprised we spent as much time as we did on it.
because it's funny.
Oh yeah.
It's funny to me. And we didn't even bring up Dallas. That's the one I really
You
want.
can't bring up Dallas.
I
Yeah,
would
bring it
spend
up.
30 minutes on Dallas by myself.
But they have.
And I won't let him.
Too.
He can cement that on his own. All right, moving on. Next division is the NFC South. Oh yeah, good. This is a good topic because Saints are listed on top right now because they have the 2-win over the Bucks. With the win today, they're at 7-2. Bucks are at 7-3.
They had one win over the Bucks. I don't think
No,
they had 2 wins.
Saints
they
had-
beat them. They beat
The
them
first game of the
They
year
swept.
was
Yeah,
the
you didn't
Bucks.
hear that? Yeah, it was a big deal last week. Saints are the only. They're the only team right now that has swept Brady. But once again, Brady's with a new team. You really can't give.
Yeah,
that
The first
any
game I
favors.
didn't. That's why
Anyway.
I said that. The first game I didn't pay attention to.
But look, Saints have been playing. They played well today. Solid game against San Francisco. San Francisco was not out of it until later in the game.
But if you look at this division, those two top
It's-
teams,
yeah,
they're
they're gonna-
up and down. One week they bad, one week they play good. I mean, you don't know
Actually,
what's
no.
going
I
on.
mean, 7-3. That's a solid.
No, I'm saying, but like you'll play a bad week.
Well,
and
the
then you'll
Saints
play a good
haven't
week,
caught up
you know?
because the Saints haven't caught up because of they had-
Because the bye week.
And
Yeah.
then Breeze just got injured ribs today. So
and so now you got Winston in. So.
Yeah. But look,
guess what?
we still have 7 more weeks. Even with the bruised ribs, you know they're going to just tape it up. Breeze is not going to sit out the postseason.
You can't afford to. He can't afford. They can't afford for him. to
He
sit
got
out.
2 years, $50 million. So even if you even lost this year, you got
Anyway.
1 year left. So.
When it comes to this, I think that the Saints are going to take it, unless of course there's a miraculous win from the Bucks going down the stretch here.
I'm not gonna call this one.
Falcons in Carolina are at 3-6, 3-7. I don't think they're going to do anything to come up. So I think both of these teams will make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that one of them is the wild card, one of them is the winner of the division, and then that puts pressure on all those other teams, especially those three over there in that NFC North.
Yeah, well,
I
the
mean,
NFC West, yeah.
NFC West.
Because, yeah, they have 3 people vying over there. We know we're only getting 1 out of the East, and now it brings us to the North. And this is where it gets interesting because the Bears have been playing better, but obviously there's some questions over there with Foles. Packers have a solid lock on this division with 7-2.
And Detroit can actually upset some people. So
Yeah, they're just a spoiler team. They're at 4-5. I mean, unless they get lucky and win out, I don't see too much out of Detroit.
Well, I see Packers taking it, and everybody else going home after the end of the season.
Yeah. Because right now, Detroit, let me take a look at their remaining games. They have at Carolina, it's a win. Houston, potentially a win. At Chicago may give them, because division rivals always play each other hard. Green Bay is a loss. At Tennessee, that could be the swing right there
You
for
talking
them.
about Detroit?
This is Detroit's schedule.
Going into Tennessee?
If they go into Tennessee and pull out a win, but then listen, this is who they have to finish up with: Tampa Bay,
Loss.
and then Minnesota, which they could potentially win. So we're definitely looking at
all those teams,
a
all those
three-
games are spoilers.
you're looking at 3, maybe 4 wins going into this
But
last
they're
stretch.
But they're still spoilers for other teams. They're not going to make the playoffs.
No, well, yeah,
Matthew
definitely.
Stafford after this season, Matthew Stafford asked for a trade, bro. I'm being honest, asked for a trade.
Well, but see, Matthew Stafford, he's Detroit through and through. I mean, he's been there since he got drafted, so I don't think he's leaving.
I mean, at this point, why would?
Why would you? Yeah, you know, he's like the hometown hero.
Then for my last 3-4 years, give me somebody to help this team get competitive again.
Well,
right now you're not.
I mean, you have to understand he had to work with the draw when he got drafted, Calvin Johnson.
Oh, I know.
So he had.
And Calvin Johnson could have played another 2 years after he retired.
He
So.
could play longer than that. He just, I read up on that. We'll talk about that one later. But let's go on to the next one.
All right, that concludes the NFC. All right, gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Once again, like, subscribe, and please leave comments. We're still trying to grow this thing, and we're not trying to throw any money out of pocket. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick and tired of being offered the $10 boosting thing from Facebook, which is ridiculous. So,
They gotta get their money.
so obviously, are you suppressing this content because it's not what you want, or are you? Yeah, I don't know. That's another thing altogether. But hey, like, subscribe, comment below. Let us know what you want us to talk about, and we will cover it on our next video.
Big.
Out.